Have you ever wondered how some people overcome towering obstacles that seem impossible to conquer? In the grand tapestry of life, every thread is woven with challenges. These obstacles, whether they're as small as a pebble or as massive as a mountain, shape us, mold us, and ultimately define our journey. They might bring heartache or hardship, but they also bring growth. So, what's the biggest hurdle you've had to jump? The highest peak you've had to scale? Well, our story today might provide some insight. Meet James, a young man from a small town with big dreams. Born with a physical disability, James's everyday life was far from easy. Simple tasks that most of us take for granted became daily obstacles for him. But rather than letting this hold him back, James chose to see his disability not as a limitation, but as a challenge to overcome. James had a dream. He wanted to become an athlete. Not just any athlete, mind you, but a champion. This dream, to some, seemed like a distant star, unreachable and unrealistic. After all, how could a young man with a physical disability compete with other athletes? But to James, this dream was a beacon, a guiding light in his journey. Around him, voices of discouragement echoed. People doubted his ability to achieve his dream. Some even laughed at his ambition. But James was not deterred. He knew that the road to success was not going to be easy, but he was ready to take on the challenge. James trained relentlessly, pushing himself to the limit every single day. There were times when he stumbled, times when he fell, times when it seemed like his dream was slipping away. But James was not one to give up. He picked himself up, dusted himself off, and continued to work towards his goal. The failures he faced were not setbacks, but stepping stones on his path to success. They taught him resilience, they taught him perseverance, they taught him the true meaning of determination. And then, one day, all his hard work paid off. James stood on the podium, a gold medal around his neck, the national anthem playing in the background. He had done it. He had won the national championship for disabled athletes. James had turned his dream into reality, proving to the world, and to himself, that no obstacle is too big if one has the will to overcome it. James's story is a testament to the power of determination and resilience. It is a tale of triumph, a tale of a young man who dared to dream big and had the courage to turn his dream into reality. So, what can we learn from James's story? The heart of overcoming obstacles lies in three key elements: resilience, determination, and a positive mindset. These elements aren't just abstract concepts, they're tangible tools we can all harness. Resilience is our ability to bounce back, to keep pushing forward despite the hardships. It's the grit within us that refuses to surrender. Then, there's determination. It's the relentless pursuit of our goals, the unwavering focus that keeps us on the path, no matter how winding or steep it may be. And of course, the positive mindset. It's the fuel that drives both resilience and determination. It's the belief that no matter how tough things get, there's a way through, around, or over it. The satisfaction and happiness that come after conquering challenges, it's unparalleled. It's the sweet taste of victory that makes every struggle worthwhile. Remember, obstacles don't have to stop you. If you run into a wall, don't turn around and give up. Instead, figure out how to climb it, go through it, or work around it. In the end, it's not the challenges we face that define us, but how we choose to respond to them. Take a moment to think about your own hurdles. Can you tackle them differently? Remember, the thrill of victory, the sense of satisfaction, the sheer joy that follows triumph over adversity, they're all within your reach. And isn't that a delightful thought? So next time you face a challenge, remember James's story and ask yourself, what's your next move?